and we're back to Wednesday. Hope you're all good. It's weekly catch-up time, but this time we have 2 X-ray sources. What was I thinking?
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day.
Just blame grief. In that I've ended up back with 2 X-ray sources. I'm loving it though, to be honest. I like to have a full yard, and I've definitely got a full yard again. So feed deliveries here, so I'm just going to pop that way. So what's been happening this last week? Well, Peanut arrived, and she has been settling in for the last couple of days, not doing anything. So just getting used to her surroundings, me getting used to what she's like as a personality. Heads up, she's quite laid back, but also anxious when the other horses aren't there. It's not indifferent, it's typical thoroughbred kind of mentality, so I'm kind of used to it. So I know I've got to work on that. And again, I'll just fetch her in a little bit earlier each time. She'll come in on her own. She'll come in with Molly first, so she's got Molly as a friend, and then I'll fetch her in on her own. Anywho's, interesting fact, the lady that I got P from told me that actually P and Molly were at the same training yard. So they're reunited. They've basically been stablemates before. So yeah, how funny life works. So what's Molly been up to? Well, first off, she did her first jump. Very small. We're not jumping 140 peeps. I'm just getting her used to going forward, and all I'm looking for in the starts of her jump work is for her to just go forward. I don't care whether she goes through it. I want her to go forward. I don't want to have a stopping behaviour or anything like that. She knows she's got to get to the other side, and she's got to figure her legs out herself. So first off, I'll do a bit of a session that I did with her and do a bit of voiceover, because I thought it might be a bit boring, but people are saying that you kind of like that. So I'll do that, and I'll do the jump session. Both sessions I had a videographer, so a little bit of improved video skills. So I'll pop that on, and then I'll give you an update on Peanut, P-Rex. It's called many things.
The basis of this session was to work on very simple transitions. So I want to go from walk to trot, trot to walk, trot to canter, canter to trot, trot to walk. And so I'm just using my leg. I'm trying to start just introducing a little bit of inside flexion on the rein contact. I'm not asking for contact at all at the minute. I just wanted to go forward, and I found that sometimes they can get a little bit confused to start with if we start trying to put them into a frame when they haven't built up the muscle to be able to carry themselves that way, which is why I do a lot of the lunging work as well in the background. So here I'm just saying, whoa, mate, and then sorting my knitting out, and then asking her to trot again. She's not very forward off the leg. She's a little bit backward. So here, look, I'm just trying to go a little bit of flexion. Come around, come around. She doesn't really understand what I'm asking, but she's getting there. So she's moving forward. I always think when you're riding babies, here you're trying to go into canter, it's a running into canter at the moment, but she doesn't understand the aids yet, so I'm working on that. But yeah, I always think when you're riding babies, your riding always looks really, really wobbly. I could pick so many holes in that. And here I'm just going to try and do a light seat and get her to ride forward. Holes in my riding, not holes in Molly's education. I was really pleased with this session. She listened well. Heading on to the jump session. See how she goes. So we'd set up 2 very simple fences. I don't want anything scary or spooky at this point. It's just simple sides with poles on the floor. She's never been over a fence under saddle, so I just literally started walking her over the poles. Excuse, I've cut my head off. It's just the way this has been filmed. So yeah, I'm just walking her between the wings and over the poles, because I think sometimes they can be a bit spooky going through the wings, but she was all right actually. And now after we've done the walk, I'm going to just trot her, doing exactly the same thing. And we got a little bit of exuberance there. but really good. I mean, she was so forward. I couldn't falter at all. I'm going to come round again, just in trot. I want her to be calm and a little bit controlled going into a fence. Rushing into fences, absolutely not. I think 9 times out of 10 that is anxiety. It is not excitement for a fence. That is, I want to get it over and done with. So I want her calm, and she did brilliant. Look, she was like, okay, I get it. Now we put it up to a little cross pole, and absolutely no idea where to put her feet. Tried again, and if she'd learnt from last time, and she had, she was like, okay, I've got to pick them up. And she did a great job. Again, coming into this little cross pole, and I was just doing one cross pole at a time, and again, didn't pick those feet up. But, and again, didn't pick the feet up. This is just to show you the reality of working with babies. And there we go, and there she's got it. She's took me a little bit off balance, and you can have a slow-mo now and enjoy when she finally got it to click. On P. Apologies for the red face. Molly has just been a little monkey being fetched in from the field. One of the mares is in season. She just decided she wanted to join in with the party. Anyway, this is P. P walked like a little angel all the way up to the top of the field, wondering what the hell Molly was doing. Anyway, so P settled in well. This is a little bit, I've put the camera on because this is a little bit of the separation anxiety. So she has her feet, you can't see it, but she has her feet down there, but she just will look out of the window to make sure that the other horses are all there. And so we just got to work on that a little bit with her so she feels comfortable. Yeah. Plans for next week for this one, she's just settling in. We might do a little bit of school work with her, as in groundwork, so getting her to walk around the school calmly like we did with Molly, just getting her walking around the farm and happy in her surroundings. Hi, sweetheart. She's going back to her feed now. Good girl. And yeah, just take things, again, very slow and tailor it to what P wants. So depending on how she takes to it will depend on what I do the week after. Sorry, it's probably really boring. She will be introduced to the long lines. P has had a bit of retraining though, so she should be able to lunge long line, and she's a little bit further forward in her education than Molly was. So yeah, you can have a little view of P, but she's just chilling her beans. Also, comment down below in regards to makeover on me. Should it stay or should it go? I'm a lover of short manes, but that is a damn pretty mane. The tail needs cutting a little bit. You decide. B, what do you want? Here we are with the number one trouble causer. Miss Molly May. Come on, sweetheart. One of the other things that happened of this last week that I will catch her up on, and to finish off, is that my daughter came and did a photo shoot with both of the girls. So it was very emotional. It was very emotional because I'd had this with the boys, and I'll insert a picture. You should know that picture very well. I use it on all my Instagram, YouTube and Facebook, but I wanted to recreate it with the girlies, and these are the pictures that was taken. I'll tag her details in the bottom. Bit of self-promo for the kids. It was event photography, equine and pet portraits, so if you're in the Yorkshire area, give her a shout. These are pretty special pictures.
I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow.
on that note, me and Molly say, if you want to see more of our journey, please like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully, with a bit more footage on what these two ex-racers are up to. Keep it real.
It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive.